exactly.
Okay, let's check it out.
Of course.
Callaway, this is the web.com driller for Callaway Golf.
All right.
Cool. Basically a traveling workshop.
Perfect.
Whatever we can do in the plant, we can pretty much do here. Pretty basic, you know, you got a lot of drawers here. All your grips.
Okay. Pretty standard
All
grips.
standard stuff. You got, you know, lambkin, putter grips kind of thing, so whatever the manufacturer send us.
There you go. Those are pretty cool.
Work the putting green on the week, so these usually go out on Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
But the players kind of picking.
Players can kind of test.
Exactly. Whatever
See if
they
need
want to
to
try
do.
something to do.
They put it back.
Usually the start of the year, they get their stuff right. If they're struggling, then they start throwing for, you know, for a little more things. It's basically just a workshop going through here. And
So can you tell us the difference maybe between a Odyssey putter that we would find in the pro shop and maybe something that these guys would
all
be
the
using?
same.
It's all the same stuff.
All the
Perfect.
same. Retail's the same as tour.
Really?
But the player can get customized.
Okay.
So we'll do a lot more you know, weight drilling, you know,
Cut.
different lines, different things. So the player, you know, has a little more advantage in that area. With
Cool.
we used to see the same thing.
Get a shot.
Will you see every Callaway staffer in here during the week, or do they only just?
No, it's if they're playing well, you don't see them. You know, we're kind of you know, and some players it's kind of part of their routine where they come by,
Just
say
come in,
hi.
hang
They might do their grips, they might do their rise lofts. But yeah, it's just you know, it's.
So the better players don't tend to tinker as much.
Well, once you get your clubs right, they usually you know they know they're working, so they work once.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of
Yes.
thing. Perfect.
Yes. And as the year goes on, again, you know, if they struggle throughout the year, they're more open to try to, you know, they're looking. They start searching for shafts. And
Sure.
different things
Just some
like that.
fine tuning and
And
gotcha.
you get in late, you know, September, August, September, October, you know, with that money list coming up, so then they
Yeah.
really, you know, they start scrambling pretty good.
Looking for anything.
Yeah. All right,
Perfect.
great.
Let's see what you got. You got any clubs that are just kind of sitting out that we
Go through
can?
here in the middle. This is a putter loft and line machine.
Okay.
And this is a driver loft and line machine, exclusive to Callaway. It's it gives us an advantage on matching up each driver. We already know the line loft specific, so even if we're trying to work with a competitor, you know, one of their drivers, so we can actually dial in the line loft. So before I even build it, I can pull heads and really dial it in, so I'm not trying a bunch of heads in different things.
You keep every player's lofted lies of all their clubs. You have their kind of their.
We have a playbook. We call it a playbook that we keep. We can go to, but on the web they tend to change more. So they'll change grips a little more. They'll change shafts. So you know you can log it in, and then again if they're not playing well, there's a nationwide ban or a web.com ban that stays with them all week. So we leave on Wednesday. So if they're struggling Thursday night, Friday. If Tom Hunt's here, they might change a shaft on it. So
No. Wow.
okay. This is a digital live off machine.
Oh wow.
It's a
digital
simple
one.
digital with a digital, and it allows us to again. What we try to get is everybody doing the same thing. So with the digital, everybody puts it in the same way because I might see something different than you or
Absolutely.
Right.
to your eyes.
That's
So
always a
you know,
change.
when you're getting a 64-degree lie or you put it in, you might get a 63. So this allows us to really match up the lines.
Dialed down. That's really cool.
And so there's a camera that's on.
Yeah, let me put a clip in here for you.
Yeah, let's check that out. So that looks just like what we
So
have.
those are the grooves on the club.
Those are the grooves.
Right.
The camera's picking it up. So
Wow. So we can make sure it's
perfectly.
perfectly even.
Square it up. So I'll just try to square it up here. And I dial these lines here. So as I go through a set, now I know that's pretty
Right in the
square
center
in
of the groove. These
These are all our weights for our hybrids, fairway woods. These are all our driver drawers.
So you have the Sub-Zero head.
Sub-Zero is right here.
Okay. So that's going to be a. How limited is this golf club? Is that?
I'm not sure what they're doing at
You won't be able to find it in your local pro shop though.
it's
It's a super. So can you talk? Can I get it?
It's a real super low spin head.
Super low
You got a
spin
lot of
head.
your high speed.
High speed, low spin. So you get,
Yep.
you know, the average player, what happens in an off center hit, the average guy couldn't keep it in the air. So
Right.
the average guy needs spin,
Right.
the amateurs and stuff.
Right. Are the majority of your web.com players?
A lot of the
Spin
kids
that
that try it, it's pretty player specific.
So they went with the gloss crown there on the Sub-Zero. Okay.
But it's adjustable weights. You can put front back weighting, move the CG back.
And you have different weights in here that you can just play
Different
around
weights,
with.
yeah.
Okay.
And this has been again, it's as you see, it's pretty much all of them are in the door, so it's real player specific. We had a couple out yesterday that the guys that like it a lot. The guys that it's either you like it or you don't like it. So there's no in between. You're not kind of on the fence. You hit it 3 or 4 times, you're gonna know if you like it.
Yep.
Almost immediately. So. And you got the alphas. This is probably the XR Pro series. So the Pro with the weight in the back.
Pro. Is that what a lot of the players are gaming?
The Pro's a pretty good choice. The Alpha's a good choice. The Double Diamond Alpha is a good choice for the pros. Again, with the adjustability, you can really dial it in. Which these are the Alphas.
There you go.
So how many of the players are playing the Great Big Bertha?
To be, I'm not sure from week to week. I don't really. Once we build it, I kind of the Callan or the other guys will kind of keep track of what's in play and what's out of play. So my position is more. I try to do. You need to know enough to work with the players, but at the same time, I don't want a player coming in here and going, Greg, I want this and this and this. When the rep spent 3 days with them and they're going this
Exactly.
and this, the complete opposite. So I always try to go through my rep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The player will come in and go, Greg, hey, can I do this? And I'm like, well, let's go with the rep. Let's do the rep. Where you're trying to get to.
Yeah, good deal.
They might come in and say, build a 40-inch driver. Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? You never know what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
So you're partnering with another guy that is kind of handling all the players at that event, and then he talks to them, interacts with them, finds out what they need for that.
By the time it gets to me on the build sheets, it's pretty much dialed into, we shouldn't have, I might have to go through a few heads to try to get to the head we want for the line for the model and stuff. But they really dial them in on the range with the TrackMan, and again, a lot of players, TrackMan's a great tool, but you just, the ball flight's going to tell you what
Yeah, exactly.
It's supposed to do.
Fairways. Everything just a 16 Pro.
16. That's Pro fairway head there. Okay. All right.
And again, I try to keep 6 of every head. You give me, when I'm looking for a head. So next week if I use 2 alphas, I'll order 2 more in. Just always keep 6 in the drawer.
There we go.
And you should be able to get pretty close within. If you can't find 6 heads, you're probably really stretching it out.
Right.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
But just home away from home. Just like I said,
Yeah.
this is a brand new. Actually, we got this about a month ago. We picked it up.
Oh, really? So not even a month old? Fantastic.
And this, you go with
Infant.
the event or with this band to basically every web.com event.
We'll do every web except for Portland and Boise this year because of the travel, the logistics, the mileage.
Okay.
But Titleist, Titleist pretty much has the same schedule. Strixon, TaylorMade usually has 1 or 2 of their vans out. They have 2 vans. One of them usually shows up here. The other one goes to college.
Okay.
So in the other dedicated van with the nationwide, I call it nationwide, the web.com. He's out every week pretty much. He really runs a tight schedule.
How many weeks are you on the road?
I'm on about 30 between the PGA Tour, LPGA, some college.
There we go. Perfect. Well, hey, we appreciate your
my
time.
pleasure.
Thank you very much for showing us
Enjoy it.
around.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the hospitality here. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Perfect. If you ever find yourself on tour, that's the man you need to see right there. All right.